Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the 25 on second down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Check the backer, check the backer. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 51 the mic, boys. 51. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Pick your game up. Shift, shift.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
65, 65, 65.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On third down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
57's the mic. Bravo. Stop your body. 57's the mic. Mike 57. Shadow. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
We want this. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Let's go, D.
Shotgun now for Brady. Throw left side, reeled in by Lacoste. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wait, that 53! 53, Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, check it.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
50, 380! 53! Rip right!
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go, D.
Mayfield to throw it. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 72 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
On 1st down, Brady. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing again. Brady to Gordon, out left. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Hey, high 7. 53, check 53. Oh, you got D?
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Throw left side, complete. That's Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, that QB's trash. Hey, exit. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Check pass. Check pass. 57. Regular.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he's got Lacoste over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
57 to Mike. 57.
Brady now on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Check it out, Reed. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Hey, Alabama. Easy.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Watch the slant. Motion. Let's go.
Rip.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go. Let's do it.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
180.
Just 53 is mine. We own them.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Let's go.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. We have hit halftime, still an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Motion, motion, motion.
Check it, reload. Spud.
Twitch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The tight end Lacoste here out on the right side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check me out.
From midfield, here's Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Here we go, G. 53 is the mic. 53.
Sugar.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
57 is mine. Let's go.
54 bandit.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Michel going to try again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's see what you got.
Mayfield on play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd and short.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Real.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Six, bullet high. Alert!
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Devin McCourty brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Brady. But he will have a man. Demaryius Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down. And Brady's throw there incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Mike, 53! Mike, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Sugar!
53's the Mike.
Hey, Zoom.
I got you.
72.
Brady now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Edelman was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, that 380.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Check it.
All day.
Hey, orbit.
To throw again. Brady eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 42 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gostkowski, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hatch it.
King. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Good. 180.
51. Danny.
What's up?
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Good. 180.
Check 53's Mike. What we got?
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
The Patriots take over first
Let's
and
go,
10
baby. Let's go.
at their own 22-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The throw over the middle taken in and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now Brady. He hits White, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Lacoste. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Mike 51.
Back to throw. Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and it's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnover.